Today, we're going to talk about something that's important to every parent, helping your child reach his or her full potential through solo play. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks that will help you become a great sitter. So, grab a cup of coffee, take a seat, and let's start this trip together. As millennials, we live in a fast-paced world where we always have to balance work, family, and our own goals. We try to give our kids the best chances to success, but it's easy to forget how important it is for them to play on their own. So, what does sittervising mean? Sittervising, which is a mixture of the words sitter and supervising, is the way we guide our children while letting them play on their own and learn. It's about finding a good mix between helping them and encouraging them to do things on their own. Children's independent play isn't just a way for them to have fun and keep themselves busy. It's also important for their mental, emotional, and social growth. When kids play on their own, they have the chance to learn how to solve problems, be creative, and be strong. So, how can we, as parents, help our kids play on their own and become experts at sittervising? Let's talk about some good ways to do things. Recognize the value of unplanned time. In the world we live in now, where everyone is always busy, it's important to give our kids plenty of free time. This means giving them the freedom to discover and make things without a plan. Unstructured time helps kids use their imaginations and learn how to enjoy themselves. Instead of planning activities for every minute of your child's day, give them particular times when they can do whatever they want. Encourage them to use their imaginations and interact with their surroundings, whether it's by building forts, playing pretend, or just going outside. Make the environment safe and interesting. If you want kids to play on their own, you need to make sure the setting is safe and interesting. Make sure your child's play area is safe and has toys that are right for his or her age. Think about setting up the rooms so that they can get to their toys on their own. A well-thought-out play place can get your child interested and encourage them to use their imaginations. Change their toys often to keep them interested, and give them new things to try. Remember that it's not about having the newest tools or the most toys. It's about giving them a place where they can explore and learn. Get them interested in books and stories. Books open the door to a world of information and ideas. Create a cozy spot for your child to read in your home to help them love books. Fill it with books that are right for their age and will keep them interested and curious. Set aside time to read with your child. As they get bigger, teach them to read on their own so they can let their imaginations fly. Reading not only improves their speaking skills, but also sparks their imagination and helps them learn more about the world. Help peers talk to each other and work together. Even though solo play is important, it's also important to give kids chances to play with others and work together. Help your child meet other kids through play dates, neighborhood events, or planned activities. When kids play together, they learn important social skills, like how to share, take turns, and solve problems. It also helps them learn to be empathetic and understand others, which will help them have good relationships in the future. Be a guide and a watcher. As a sittervisor, your job is to help and guide your child while letting them decide how to play. Be there and ready to answer questions, make ideas, or help out when it's needed. But don't give in to the urge to take over or direct the play. Give your child room to discover and decide for themselves. By watching them play, you can learn about their hobbies, their strengths, and where they might need more help. Get kids outside to explore. In the digital age we live in now, it's more important than ever to urge people to go outside and explore. Nature has a lot to offer in terms of sensory experiences and free play. Take your child to nearby parks, nature areas, or even your own backyard. Let them connect with nature by picking up leaves, looking at bugs, or just running around and playing in open areas. Outdoor play helps kids grow physically, sparks their creativity, and gives them a sense of freedom and connection to the world around them. Encourage curiosity and a growth mindset. A kid needs to be curious and have a growth mindset in order to play independently and grow as a whole. Encourage your child to think about new ideas, ask questions, and take on tasks. Praise their efforts and pay more attention to how they did it than to how well they did. Teach them that it's okay to mess up and that trying new things is how you learn. By teaching your child to have a growth attitude, you give them the power to take risks, deal with problems, and always try to improve themselves. Limit your time in front of a screen. Technology has its perks, but too much time in front of a screen can make it hard to play independently and be creative. Limit your child's time in front of the TV and push them to do other things that help them learn and use their imagination. Instead of depending on screens for entertainment, try out projects, puzzles, board games, or building blocks. By cutting down on screen time, you give your child more chances to play on their own and improve their general health. Recognize and encourage children to play on their own. Lastly, make a big deal out of your child's self-directed play and support it. Recognize their hard work, creativity, and successes. Give them good feedback and a real interest in what they do when they play. Take the time to sit down with your child and play with them. Let them take charge and use their own ideas. This not only makes your relationship stronger, but it also shows them that their play is important and respected. Learning how to be a good sitter is an ongoing process that involves patience, flexibility, and a willingness to let your child take the lead. By letting your child play on his or her own, you're giving him or her the tools to become a confident, self-directed student who can explore the world with curiosity and grit. I hope you found these ideas helpful and that they make you realize how important it is for your child to play on their own. Remember that by learning how to be a great sitter, you are helping your child reach their full potential and giving them a bright future. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I invite you to share your thoughts, experiences. Until next time, keep encouraging solo play and celebrating its magic.